So the Chromebook turns 10 years old today. The Chromebook is something I've been using for about 5 years now, and it's really interesting what Google has done with the Chromebook over the years. And I think it's the kind of laptop that a lot of people overlook, but I've done a lot of things for startups and whatnot with the Chromebook that it's downright shocking, like how much you can do with it. And May 11th, 2011, it basically, this Chromebook existed and nobody really cared about it. It wasn't something that people were interested in. Oh, like you can't use it without internet, but I don't know. I think that was kind of like premature to judge it that way. So far, I've never run into an issue of using it offline. That this idea that you can't use it offline has really changed. It's evolved in the last 10 years. And you can do so much with it. But that being said, when have you ever used a computer without internet? Most of the time, you're connected to the internet. Like, it's just unlikely that you're ever offline anyways, unless you're out in a remote location, in which case you probably don't even want to be using an internet device anyways. But the pricing of a Chromebook is like super cheap, right? And first thing you might be thinking is, well, what can you really do with a Chromebook? And it might have some limitations, right? It might not be able to do the best video editing. It might not be able to do awesome professional photo editing. But for the few things it does pretty well. Which sounds like a statement from Apple, but the Chromebook handles the internet perfectly. It is super lightweight, and it's only gotten better over the years. And there are now premium Chromebooks out there that has a dedicated file area, so you can have files offline. It's nicely set up. I don't have any issues. And in terms of how we're pushing towards cloud-based software, it actually makes sense having a device that's designed for the cloud. And a lot of people are still battling between like iPads and Chromebooks. The thing about an iPad is it's still not as strong in terms of like real productivity. It's like a Chromebook's got like a dedicated keyboard, and typing experience has been great. And, it's got a proper cursor, it's proper desktop software, like it's properly set up. And it's got all the apps that you need. You have Android connected to it. So when I had my first look at Chromebooks 5 years ago, I thought it was great. And even at that time, people were saying, I can't believe you got a Chromebook. But it works wonders. Now, if you're doing anything professional in terms of, I don't know, like the video editing and the photo editing, then yeah, I would say choose something different, something that's more powerful and that you can kind of leverage to your advantage. Otherwise, maybe you're a senior citizen, or maybe you're a parent looking for a device for a child for good education use, then it's pretty solid. And today, I would still say it's one of the better choices for students, especially young students, and people who are doing remote work. And yeah, definitely deserves a lot more love. Now, there's always Chromebooks coming out, but you can spend $1,000 plus. You could spend $400 plus. I spent like $400, and I don't know, it does the job. I haven't run into too many issues. A lot of the things that you can do as well, like you can do like touch screen. A lot of laptops today, you can't even do touch screen, so that's huge to have that functionality. And like my device is like convertible. It's like, you can flip it around, turn it into a tablet, so you kind of have the best of both worlds. So interesting. It's interesting that these devices are out there. Okay, I think that's it. Happy birthday to the Chromebooks. Bye.